underway.
Dearly dear. Newcastle City, big winners. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the Black Diamond AFL Night of Nights. I am Steve Allen, your Master of Ceremonies. Great to see everyone tonight. As the voiceover just said, James Webster aiming for 4 successive Black Diamond Best and Fairest Awards. That would be absolutely incredible. Looking forward to all the vote counts tonight. Let's quickly recap what happened at the weekend in the final series. Newcastle beating Terrigal Avoca, the reigning premiers, by 22. Nelson Bay defeating Cardiff. The Marlins had a 6-goal, 6-final term, so congratulations to them. Where are the Marlins tonight? Great year for their footy club. So the Panthers up against the Marlins this weekend. Newcastle City straight through to the grand final. In First Division, Newcastle big winners against the Gosford Tigers. Kevin McDonald kicking 7 goals for the Blues in a dominant victory. Singleton defeated Maitland by 20 points. Saints led by 11 at three-quarter time. Small group of fans there. Good to see you. But the Roosters had a 6-goal final quarter to run out winners. Maitland played Newcastle City this weekend. Second Division, Warners Bay defeated Newcastle City by 18 points. In the second semi, the closest game of the finals, Muswellbrook, the Cats defeating Entrance Batteau Bay by 1 point. Shane Higgins, kicking 5 goals in that game for the Entrance Batteau Bay, including one at the 7-minute mark of the last quarter, but it wasn't enough to get the job done, but they do have a double chance. And in the GE Black Diamond AFL Women's, Newcastle City, a big win over the Gosford Tigers. Kate Hanley kicked 7 goals, her tally now 28 for the season. Special mention to Morgan Ross from Gosford with 79 goals for 2016, including 15 in one match. Can you believe that? And 11 in another. And now we'll see who takes on the undefeated Nelson Bay, 15-0 in 2016. So looking forward to finals footy this weekend. And ladies and gentlemen, as the voiceover said tonight, we'll go through the best and fairest awards in all 4 competitions. The Elliot Davey Medal for the Black Diamond Cup. We'll also be presenting the Black Diamond AFL Team of the Year, the Leading Goal Kicker Award, so we'll have the great Morris Goolagong on stage, the Black Diamond AFL Rising Star, and Most Outstanding Young Footballer, both men and women, the Club Champion, the Volunteer of the Year, the Young Volunteer of the Year, and we'll be acknowledging those people in their clubs that have had an outstanding achievement in over a decade of football locally. Wal Bembick about to join us on stage, but there are a couple of VIPs in the room that I'd particularly like to welcome tonight. For the first time at our presentation, we've got the great Troy Luff in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is right in front of me. If anyone's heard our sports show on a Saturday morning, Luffy's been coming on for about a decade and, of course, played over 150 with the Sydney Swans, played in a grand final against North Melbourne Kangaroos. Unfortunately, the Swans went down, but, gee, they're looking good in 2016. And Luffy, of course, a former Nelson Bay junior, so great to see you, mate. Thank you for joining us. And also, I'm sure every club saw the video that Kiralee Deer made earlier this year. It's just incredible. This is the Run Against Violence. Kiralee will be a special guest on stage a little bit later on tonight, and she's planning another run from Broken Hill to Sydney, and that will coincide with the Blackmores Running Festival. And you'll see at all of the tables there's actually a donation form. This is something we're very serious about at the Black Diamond AFL and in the community in general. So could you please put your hands together for Kiralee Deer joining us tonight. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of the Black Diamond AFL Football League, Wal Bembick. Good to see you, buddy. We'll work the room for a bit. And in you go.
You stole half my thunder there, Steve, but I'll persist anyway. Thanks, everybody. On behalf of the BDAFL board, I'd like to welcome you all here, our major event for 2016 off-field, of course, where we acknowledge and celebrate those who excelled, contributed and driven our teams, clubs and leagues in 2016. I'd like to warmly welcome, on behalf of our board, our sponsors that are here tonight, BLK, tonight represented by Brett Turner, along with our major partners, Belmont 16-footers, our wonderful hosts here tonight. And this is an amazing facility. We're lucky to have the capacity for, I think, nearly 300 people here today. So we're blessed to have such a great supporter that can offer this facility. So we're very, very fortunate, and we really appreciate their hosting us tonight. GE Electrical, Wilson Security, Star 104.5, Pullman Magenta Shores, Prime 7, Bar TV, and of course Run Against Violence. I thank all our sponsors and partners who have contributed to the BDAFL in 2016. We also welcome some guests from the AFL New South Wales, Joey Laposta and Jacinta Houston, and Simon Smythe from AFL New South Wales and the Hunter Coast Juniors. We welcome the Newcastle Central Coast Umpires Association. I really need to thank sincerely Jake and Christine for their great work and the continued growth of our umpires. We don't take for granted how lucky we are to have a proactive, growing and committed umpiring community. We are honestly the envy of most leagues in our position, so guys, well done. We also welcome BDAFL Life members Neville Turner and John Sullivan, two of our umpires, as well as this year's inductees, Corey Shackleton, Dane Amity and Darryl Luck. We'll be presenting them a bit later on. As Steve mentioned, we've got this is the first time we've been lucky enough for our BDAFL ambassador Troy Luff to join us. So welcome Troy and Morris and Steve, our other two ambassadors that are with us tonight. We thank all of you guys for your contribution and your attendance tonight. The support these sponsors and partners have given us have enabled the league to fulfil and plan its strategies to ensure the long-term future of the league and its clubs in keeping with our creed of strong management, healthy clubs and competitive football. The Black Diamond League and its clubs are now seen as quality organisations, professionally run and positive community partners. This presents more opportunities for the league and clubs to continue to develop and grow. The value of this should not be underestimated, as our growth in sponsorship and community programs has demonstrated. Senior women's football has contributed to the health of clubs, and we certainly see this as a tremendous asset of the league. We will continue to foster female involvement in all aspects of our game. Our rep sides once again demonstrated the quality of footballers along with the exceptional coaches within our league. I congratulate everyone who represented the BDAFL in 2016. This year we also welcomed Run Against Violence as a partner. Along with the help of Pullman Magenta Shores and the efforts of Kirley and guest speakers like Karen and obviously Gary with his fantastic efforts as presenter, the Run Against Violence message was delivered to our clubs. The feedback and the response certainly supported the spirit and sense of community in our clubs, along with the many other fundraising and community projects our clubs undertake. Our clubs should be very proud knowing that they are not only providing a game of football, but also community leadership to their members. I certainly think all clubs should be applauded and acknowledged for their on and off-field endeavours. Well done. On the field, we've seen some tremendous football. No doubt some sides have struggled, but most have risen to the challenge, and we look forward to some great football in the next few weeks. I believe all clubs are now taking a long-term view to success and are working just as hard off-field to guarantee it. Certainly, Gosford's return to the BDAFL has been a great story, and the board will continue to do its best to see competitive football in all grades in the coming years, with our focus on the flagship Black Diamond Cup. The board is committed to an expanded Black Diamond Cup division. This will mean change for some, but hopefully establish a better and competitive future for all clubs in the region to develop their local juniors to the top level at their home club in the best environment available. This goal, along with lobbying for parity funding in comparison with similar leagues from the AFL, are our main objectives, and if achieved will allow the league to further assist our clubs to establish themselves as healthy, strong and competitive. I thank the board for their input this season. We are lucky to have a solid, experienced board to steer the league, but we are truly blessed to have, without doubt, the most diligent and professional football administrator in the country as our operations manager. He's also a marvellous event coordinator, as you can see the result of what we are here tonight, this fantastic event. But I'll ask you all to acknowledge Gary Birkinshaw's efforts this season, where he's literally been working day and night to fulfil not only the duties we expect of his role, but those that he doesn't have to do, but knows will benefit the leagues and the clubs. Thank you, Gary, for your efforts. Nearly there. To our finalists, I wish you all the opportunity to play the best football you can. To the worthy premiers, you definitely will have earned it this year. To our individual award winners tonight, both on and off the field, well done. I congratulate you on your achievements. You should all be very proud, and no doubt your clubs and families will be. Please enjoy the evening. It's fantastic to see the support this event receives. I really appreciate your attendance, and thanks for your attention. Back to Steve.
You have to stay with us.
All right, I'm with you.
Good on you, buddy. Well, Bembick, the president of the Black Diamond AFL Football League, and I'm sure you'll agree, a career best speech from Wally tonight. Well, tonight is a special night as we honour three people, as Wally said, that have made a significant contribution to the Black Diamond AFL over a long period of time with life membership of the Black Diamond AFL. Under the Constitution, the Black Diamond AFL may elect as a life member any person who's rendered invaluable service to the league. Let me explain that. Invaluable service includes a person who's given an outstanding contribution to the league itself for no less than 15 years. It's incredible, no less than 15 years. A player or umpire who's played or officiated in no less than 250 games in the first grade competition in the league. Tonight, Black Diamond AFL President Wal Bembick will make the following presentation to these three men. The first is umpire Darryl Luck, a life member. Now, these three gentlemen, they did find out about this late last year, but we thought this is the best platform to do this. As Daryl makes his way to the stage, he's been a member of the Newcastle Central Coast Umpires Association and an umpire in the Black Diamond AFL since its formation back in the year 2000. He's umpired 366 matches as an umpire, including 274 as a field umpire in the Black Diamond Cup competition. He's umpired 8 Black Diamond Cup Grand Finals and 5 Lower Division Grand Finals. He's also held numerous positions within the Newcastle Central Coast Umpires Association, including 8 years as president, and was the association's inaugural coach back in the year 2000. Darryl Luck, ladies and gentlemen, a life member. By the way, for all the award winners tonight, if you can go to the back of the room for a photo after your presentation, just near the Bar TV crew who are streaming this event live around the world. Darryl Luck, tonight it's all about you, my friend. I'll hand you the handheld microphone to say a few words. Yeah, it's on.
Thank you, Steve. Ladies, gentlemen, special guests, it's a privilege to actually be standing here tonight receiving this award, but it's more of an honour to the people who are in this room, the players, the club officials, the club volunteers, the people who week in, week out do what they need to do for their clubs on game day, because otherwise I wouldn't have umpired as many games as I have. So it's an honour to be amongst the people that I see on a weekend, and I enjoy having my weekends umpiring their games, especially also the other two gentlemen who are receiving their life membership tonight, Corey Shackleton and Dane Armady. So thank you very much for this award. There's not much more I can say. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, well done, Darryl. I'd like you to stay on stage too when the other two boys come up in just a moment. But as you know, when you started, I was at the end of my long and illustrious career, but I always had great respect for Darryl when he had the whistle, had a great rapport with the players, and he deserves another round of applause tonight. Well done, buddy. So let's go to our next life member in 2016. This young man played 258 Black Diamond Cup games for Killarney Vale Bombers, and he transitioned from a non-AFL background seamlessly into senior football. He's known as a strong and tenacious defender. He was a key member of the Bombers' first grade side from the year 2000. He was also a member of their premiership winning team in 2007, and is a 3-time, in fact 3 in succession off the back line, 3-time club best and fairest winner. He represented the Black Diamond AFL on 6 occasions, was named in the Black Diamond AFL Team of the Year 6 times, and was also named in the Black Diamond AFL Team of the Decade back in 2009. He's officially retired, but he had 1 run in 2nd grade on the Old Boys' Day and was best on ground with over 30 touches. Ladies and gentlemen, the next life member, Corey Shackleton. I think so. Standing O from Killarney Vale, and a standing O from fellow players around the room that saw this guy play. I actually said to Corey a moment ago that from the moment he made his debut, and Troy Luff would appreciate this, his attack on the footy was always at 110%. Whenever Shaq was around the footy, he was so tenacious and great skill as well, great speed, and congratulations. As I said, it's all about you, but let me ask you one question before we talk footy. Corey's family, if you haven't heard about it, they're absolutely amazing. They've been featured on A Current Affair. I think your family's had hundreds and hundreds of foster kids over the years, and that says a lot about your leadership skills and how you're viewed around the football club. Tell us more about your mum and dad and what they've done over the years.
Mum and Dad do some foster care, and they actually do a bit of work with Daryl, and I think it is a fantastic thing they do. They probably started when I was about 14 or 15, and you're right, they've taken on hundreds of kids from short periods of time, 2 or 3 weeks, right through to they've got 5 kids at the moment that one they've had since she was born, and she's about to turn 16 with cerebral palsy and a lot of issues, and it's an amazing thing they do, and there's a lot of dedication and a lot of time it's given, and I guess it's a real kind of thing that grounds you and could put your perspective on life and what's important. And again, let's not lose fact of Daryl's someone that does a similar thing. So there's a lot of people out there that do it. I suppose my mum and dad have just become, I guess, recognised for it in many realms, I guess. So they get a bit more recognition than others, I suppose. But there's lots that do it, and it's a really nice thing.
Yeah, they thoroughly deserve that recognition. Corey, there must be so many people you want to thank becoming a life member tonight in the Black Diamond AFL.
Obviously it's all the things that Daryl said. I suppose it's an honour to get this, and it's not something you set out to achieve, but it's really amazing to get it, and you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all the people. You're all involved in football clubs. There's helpers around the place that do so much stuff, and I think for me, I just got the privilege of playing football, and I see football as a privilege, and there's people that provide us with that privilege, and that's the umpires and the volunteers that do that work. So, while it's nice to get these awards, you kind of feel as though it's not really about me. I'm the lucky one that got to play lots of football. So, a lot of thanks to the Carnival Bombers. There's great people in that club, as there are in every club, but for me, there's been some amazing people that I've met over the years and some amazing friendships, and of course, my wonderful wife. If anyone's met her, she's definitely the backbone of our relationship. She doesn't just wear the pants, but she drives me to play football, and she's been my harshest critic, and she's been the one that's probably not only supported me, but really pushed me to play football, and probably kept me going for the last couple of years when I was turning into a bit of a sook, and I don't think she wanted me to die out that way. So huge credit to her, and it's probably time now that she gets a chance to get the netball shoes out and have a go, and I'll kick back and just be an angry man on the hill.
Good on you, Corey. Congratulations on life membership. And our third life member tonight, this will go down fairly well, from the Killarney Vale Bombers, Dane Amity. So, affectionately known as Drano, he came to the Bombers in 1993 as a 17-year-old, a prodigious talent, and has gone on to play 264 Black Diamond Cup games for the club. Throughout his career, Drano has proven an elusive midfielder, forward, and he's racked up a good tally of goals over the years. He was a key member of the club's Black Diamond Cup Premiership win in 2007, is the club's record holder, and a Killarney Vale life member. Drano's represented the league on 6 occasions and was named the 2013 Black Diamond AFL and named in the 2013 Black Diamond AFL Team of the Year. Dane Amity, congratulations on life membership. Drano just said no speech. For a man that is pretty good on the gob, let's hear it, buddy. He'd even commentate when we play. Drano's got it just outside the 50. Swings onto the left.
Commentating, not me. I could hear you from the forward line in the back line, just yelling it out there.
You're Killarney Vale through and through. When I first saw you, you'd spent some time at the Sydney Swans in their reserve program. Well, that was the word on the street back in the late 90s.
You need to get your updates right.
That's what Wikipedia said.
I got a scholarship to go to Carey Grammar in Melbourne. That's where I was for those 2 years. And then you turned up and took my number. And then I had to wait another, 7 years or so, until you decided to jump clubs.
Yeah, let's move on from
I'll get my number back. So.
The famous number 9, you got it back.
That's right.
Who would you like to thank tonight, champion?
I'll start off with Mum and Dad up there at the back. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be playing football. The new girlfriend on the scene too. She's been there for the last year. It's been good. I can see her there going red. Just all the boys and all the club members from Killarney Vale, it's been good. If it wasn't for blokes like Daryl and the umpires, we wouldn't have a game, so thanks for those boys, and thanks very much, fellow lifer. I still want to see a bounce one day. And yeah, thank you very much.
Good stuff, buddy. So, photo. Well done, mate. Good on you, buddy. Dane Amity, Corey Shackleton and Darryl Luck, 3 life members in the Black Diamond AFL. Congratulations, boys, and thanks also to the President, Wal Bembick. Yeah, good way to start the night. And now let's go to the leading goal kickers in 2016. It's my pleasure to welcome an absolute legend of this football league. He kicked over 1,000 goals, leading goal kicker in the competition, kicking over a century on 4 occasions. And on 6 times he was the leading goal kicker in the Black Diamond Football League. A man who's larger than life. Would you please welcome Morris Goolagong. Morris, great to see you tonight.
Yeah, it's great to be.
It should be on.
Yeah, it's great to be here, mate.
Morris, congratulations, first of all. You designed the Indigenous Guernseys for a lot of the clubs this year, and they looked absolutely brilliant. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, as I said, and I say to everyone, something I'm pretty passionate about. And yeah, it was good to see Newcastle City and Terrigal. Who was the other club that I did? Oh, Warners Bay, and yeah, and Nelson's Bay too. It was great to see all them clubs out in the Indigenous colours.
Maury, what are your thoughts on the football so far this year? I received a text
on life membership, a fantastic achievement. You must be thrilled.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an honour.
Yeah. How's the hip going? Are you well?
Yeah, not too bad. It's had a few weeks off after I retired and had a sneaky game in second division the other week, and yeah, reminded me why I retired. Yeah, it's a bit sore now.
I can understand. Look, fantastic career. The life membership's a real honour, and you've had a glittering career for the club, and it's been a real legend for Carnival. It's fantastic to speak to you, and look, congratulations from all of us. You've done yourself proud in your club and your family, and I wish you luck in retirement, and hopefully you can go to netball and enjoy that, mate. But sincerely, mate, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks very much. Much appreciated.
Thank you. All right, we'll leave it there, and let's go to the leading goal kickers in 2016. And we start with second division, and from the Musselbrook Football Club with 54 goals,
fantastic achievement. You
Adam
must be
Higgle.
thrilled.
Yeah, I am. It's an honour and a privilege, really. It's not something, like Corey said, that we set out to do. It's not something we set out to achieve. It just happens, I suppose. It's not something that started your career 24 years ago. You go, I'm going to become a life member of a particular organisation.
You're still umpiring very well. I say I'm assuming the appointments haven't come out, but I hope you get a game this weekend. It'll be nice to get another Black Diamond Grand Final under your belt. You think you're a chance?
I'd like to think I am still a chance. I know the appointments. I've seen the appointments for this week. I've actually got the first div game between Maitland and I can't remember, and City. So that'll be an interesting game, and hopefully Maitland can come out and play hopefully 4 quarters of footy.
Yes, indeed. They weren't too bad last week. They gave Singleton a scare, and City have got a lot of depth there, so it'll be a very interesting game for you at number 1. Hopefully this weather holds up and you're not running around in it with snorkels.
I remember that game. I remember doing grand final about 7 years ago when it was snorkel weather. It was tough, but weather is predicted to be fine, so hopefully it'll be a good surface and be a good game.
Thank you very much for speaking to us again. Very proud. Everybody's very proud of you. I know there's a lot of warmth in the room towards you across the league, so congratulations. Very well done.
Thank you very much.
And now let's go to the Black Diamond Cup, the Morris Goolagong Trophy.
Congratulations on getting the life membership. It's a fantastic achievement. You must be extremely proud.
Yeah, I am, mate. It's an extremely proud moment in my career. It's very nice.
and so many games to the club. You played in premierships to the club as well. You've seen some pretty handy footballers in your time there, I'm sure, and you're still going very well now. You're planning on putting the boots on for the next couple of years?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going for another 2 or 3 years. I'll see how the body holds up, and we'll see what happens after that.
Very good. I think I've just heard myself in the background there getting sledged by everybody. Not feeling much, but yeah. Listen, Kalani Valley in a rebuilding phase, but hopefully you'll come out next year with a few less injuries and have a really good crack at the top 4.
Yes. Should be. It's a nice building phase at the moment. We got, I think, majority of the players are 25 and under. So there's only 3 or 4 blokes that are 30 or 30 plus. So it's looking real good for the club.
It is. People like Mifsud's only young, Oosterhoff, Redhead. There's some really young fellas, and Mumford was superb this year for you.
Yeah, he was. He was very outstanding in the middle. Yeah, I don't think there was many games where he got a rest through the 4 quarters. He pretty much played the whole 4 quarters every game, every week. So he was very outstanding. Maxwell was.
Look, thank you very much for speaking to us. It's great to see you with a Life Members Medal on. You're very extremely well deserved. I know your entire club's very proud of you. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Evening, everyone. I'll be short and sharp, other than to say 2 things. Absolutely fantastic to see over 40% of the room here tonight is female. That is an amazing achievement and shows how far your organisation's come. Well done. I hope that was for me. Secondly, just to say a thank you to all the people that make your footy happen week in, week out, to your board, to your volunteers behind each and every one of your clubs, to your administration in the region, to Simon Smythe.
Must be thrilled to take out a league goal kicking award, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's obviously a big honour. Obviously, just look at the guy the award's named after, but obviously couldn't have done it without my teammates feeding me the footy. But no, it's good to take it out.
It is a good week on the track this week and then back into it next week. We're looking forward to another grand final for City.
Yeah, definitely. So the boys were really excited after we won on the weekend, but straight into recovery and big week on the track and then taper off and then hopefully peaking for Saturday afternoon about 2:30.
Indeed. Uni going well still, mate, keeping you busy?
Yeah, definitely keeping my mind off footy a bit for while we have the week off, so plenty of assessments due, which is always struggle, but no, it's good fun.
Good man. Thank you very much for talking to us and sincere congratulations on the award. Very well deserved, Mitchell. Thanks, mate.
It'll be something that I think we should all take a lot of pride in. The fact that the Giants are only 4 years old and already in the finals. The fact that the Swans really have made it up here largely by themselves for the best part of 32 years. And their investment in a region like this through their
let's have a look there. Oh, fantastic. No, 112. You must be taught. Have you kicked a century before, Trav?
No, never before. So first year. Yeah.
Fantastic. And doing it with 17 in the one game. I know I wrote you after. It must have been a real thrill.
Yeah, it was. I have to admit, we got a pretty good midfield this year, so they were pretty keen for me to get it. So I got fed in the last quarter pretty well. So, but still, it was great.
They've got some good midfielders. Listen, enjoy the week off. Tough opponent, Rob Eddy on the weekend. He did very well against you. I know we watched the whole game. He was very solid, and it's you a chance at lining up him again in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. No, it's funny though. I actually really enjoy that. So it's good to have a really good contest down back with him. So we'll see how we go in a couple of weeks.
Congratulations on the award. Getting a century is fantastic. Thank you for speaking to us. Have a great and good enjoy the next 2 weeks.
Alex Sane, Lake Macquarie. Roy Reichardt, Newcastle Central Coast Umpires Association. Sue Spencer, Nelson Bay. Mark Rowan, Singleton.
Morgan Ross, congratulations. Fantastic award. You had a fantastic year up front. It's you must be a bit sad after the weekend, but individually, magnificent performance. Well done.
Thank you very much. It's been a good year, and we're not a one-person club where we play as a team, and we just do our best every week. And sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. It's just how it goes.
There are some really strong leaders at the club. Amy, Rachel Elcote, your ever-present sidekick in Emily as well. It's fantastic to see you playing so well. A couple of big bags, 15, 11. You must have enjoyed those.
Yeah. It was pretty surreal. The first 11 goals in a game was crazy, and then the 15 it just topped it off. It was a good year.
Look, again, commiserations to the weekend. Have a good off-season. We appreciate you speaking to us, and all the best for next year and going on for Gosford. I think there's big things going to come in, particularly in women's side. I think I can see grand finals and premierships coming in, especially if players like you of your quality are going on. So congratulations again and well done.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you.
Morgan, thank you. Good to see you. Oh, fantastic. Interesting afternoon on Sunday. It was a great, amazing game of football.
Mate, it was crazy. Didn't kick straight early, but I guess right at the end of the day, got the chocolates when it mattered, I guess.
Now, my apologies. I know I didn't call you on the other day. Is your name actually pronounced Heim or Higham? It is Heim because they called you Higgs. I thought it was Heim, so I was right. Look, yeah, as I said, a superb win on the weekend, and at Muswellbrook, I've still got the Holy Grail left, and you've still got a chance for an undefeated season.
Yeah, it's been awesome this year. So last year, 7-7, massive chance this year to go undefeated, and it's going to take everything in 2 weeks' time to get it done.
Well, I think so. I think that the entrants Baddo Bay will be favourites this week. Warners Bay have done very well to come from 5th to get to the prelim, but I think it'll be an interesting grand final if it's the entrants at Muswell. We've had some great clashes in the last 5 weeks.
We definitely have the last couple of weeks. So they're our last two opponents, and the last 2 games have been like us coming from behind and just getting over the top. So if that happens again, oh mate, it's going to be a great grand final.
I think so. Listen, fantastic award, and I know you and John have had a great year up front there, and I hope the Muswell clubs enjoy tonight, enjoy the training in the next couple of weeks, and have a great grand final. Thank you for speaking to us, Adam.
Thank you very much.
As of the 19th of July this year, and we're sure that 700 will probably happen in the next couple of years, including the father and son. He just said maybe. I think at the age of 46, he's starting to struggle, but his son's now playing 2 alongside him. His playing career includes a litany of awards: grand final medals, player of the finals, best and fairest, most consistent, and probably the one that he holds closest to his heart, life membership of Wyong Lakes Magpies, which was awarded in 2006. Not content to just play footy like most of us do, Billy served as treasurer and committee member over countless years. He epitomises all that's good about AFL clubs and footy in general. He's always willing to lend a hand, one of the first to arrive, one of the last to leave, and he always puts the club first and never thinks of himself. When this nomination was discussed at board level by the Black Diamond AFL, it was a unanimous decision. William Billy Dennis. Should be on, buddy.
Well, first of all, I'd just like to thank the club. Without my club, I wouldn't be able to get on the footy field. Obviously, then, with the umpires aren't there, we don't have a game. So thanks to all those people and all the volunteers that go out every weekend, just to make sure that we have a game out there. There's countless people, you can thank and whatever during the years. Like I've enjoyed playing football. That's been my passion. Obviously, my wife, she's put up with me suffering, especially the last 5 years, after each game. As you get older, it gets a little bit harder on the Sunday to get out of bed, and sometimes I just sit there with the remote and just flick through, and you go, yeah, that's all right, that's my day. But nah, it's been a privilege to play for Wyong. I love them, through and through. So thank you very much to the Black Diamond for this nomination. It's a real privilege. Thank you. Cheers.
Good on you, Billy. Thank you to Joseph, and congratulations to everyone tonight and the work you do with your footy clubs. Well done. So grab everyone and head over there for a photo. You too, Joseph. Our next presenter, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the stage? We absolutely love the support. We love this venue. A Belmont 16-footers director. Would you please welcome Troy Dobinson to the stage? How are you, buddy? Thanks for coming up. 2016 saw the introduction of the BLK Black Diamond Cup Coaches Most Valuable Player Award. At the conclusion of each Black Diamond Cup match, both coaches would convene and award votes to the best 3 players on the ground. Once again tonight, let's go upstairs to Gary Birkinshaw and take a look at the leaderboard in this category, the BLK Black Diamond Cup Coaches Award.
BLK Black Diamond Cup Coaches MVP. In equal 6th position, Jack Hardman, Warners Bay. Jaden Reimer, Nelson Bay. In 5th position, Mitch Crawford, Newcastle City. 4th position, Connor Haswell, Newcastle City. In 3rd position, Luke Price, Nelson Bay. In 2nd position, James Webster, Terrigal Avoca. And the Black Diamond Cup Coaches MVP winner, Anthony Baker, Newcastle City.
Going back was Cousins, but Baker in dangerous area there. McDonald takes the mark.
He does. He's gone to Seen, who's on his wrong side. Comes in with a 12-metre kick
15,
that's paid.
yeah.
Baker goes much longer and laterally and superbly finds that's interfered with. I thought Crawford's out there. So's Baker now. Can Baker finish? Oh, yes, he can! Anthony Baker finishes superbly.
So there he is, Anthony Baker, Newcastle City. Congratulations. You must love this one, the coaches MVP.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge honour to be recognised by the fellow coaches, and yeah, it's a massive honour.
Let's talk finals footy. You really got the jump on the Panthers on the weekend, kicking the first 4 goals to 0 in that opening term, and then they kept coming at you, got as close as 15, but you held on.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's pretty vital in finals footy to start well, and luckily enough on the weekend we started well, and unfortunately through the last couple of games we've played them, we haven't started well. But then after quarter time, it was definitely a pretty even contest.
There's not much between you right through the season. I think one game earlier in the year was 5 points your way, but very little between these 2 top teams.
Oh, absolutely, and I don't think you can discard Nelson Bay either. I think the 3 teams that are still in contention for the grand final are all very even, and yeah, it just comes down to the day, really.
Congratulations on the coaches MVP. Good luck a little bit later on tonight in the vote count.
Cheers, thanks a lot.
Anthony Baker, ladies and gentlemen, from Newcastle City, the coaches MVP. Thanks also to Troy Dobinson, and we can't thank 16-footers enough, this magnificent club. They've had that great renovation, and he deserves a big round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Black Diamond AFL GE Women's Team of the Year. The Women's Team of the Year has been selected with the input from all 10 GE women's coaches. The Team of the Year will consist of 18 on-field players, plus 4 interchange players, made up of 6 defenders, 8 midfielders, 6 forwards, 2 ruckmen, and a coach has also been selected. To be eligible for selection, a player must have played at least 7 Black Diamond Cup matches.
Congratulations, MVP. Nice to see the coaches think highly of it. It's a fantastic award. Well done, mate.
Yeah, cheers. It like I said up there, but it's definitely a huge honour to be recognised by fellow coaches, and I guess they're more like the peers. So yeah, it's a massive honour.
Yeah. If you want one of those before in your time, I'm sure you've got an interesting football journey like a lot of the blokes who are sort of in the late 20s like you. Have you wanted you want something like that before?
Not an association. A bit of club at club level, but yeah, not an association one. So definitely been in the twilight of my career. It's definitely a real honour. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. All the best in the finals. It's going to be a big grand final, whoever you play. Good week on the track this week. You're having a run on. Is the club having a run on Saturday?
Yeah, I think we'll have a bit of a run on Saturday morning, and trying to prepare ourselves and maybe have a bit of a watch of the boys, But yeah, I mean, grand final days, anything can happen. So yeah, it's going to be definitely a big game.
Congratulations to you. I know there are a lot of things on, and I'm sure you want to go and share this with your friends. Well done, mate. Great work. Very well deserved. Well done.
Angela Jones, Gosford.
They should all be coming forward.
Midfielders, Jess Cassidy, Maitland. Laney Hessels, Nelsons Bay. Lisa Steen, Nelson Bay.
I hear that.
Sophie Balcombe, Nelson Bay. Emily Crooks, Gosford. Audrey Gillingham, Newcastle City. Eliza Bunner, Cardiff. And the forwards, Emily Nichols, Nelson Bay. Kirsten Pearce, Wyong Lakes. Gemma Astley, Nelson Bay. Morgan Ross, Gosford. Amy Worth, Cardiff. And in the ruck, Rebecca Ives, Wyong Lakes. Interchange, Kate Holland, Nelson Bay. Bethany Wood, Killarney Vale. Kate Handley, to the Team of the Year, Coach of the Year, and his
AFL Team of the Year. Embraced it, and you've got
This time, those of you who are story and following that thread, and over that 17 days we're going to be giving children who have been exposed to domestic violence a voice. They're often the ones that are overlooked. It's probably one of the most common questions I'm asked is, what about the kids? And so for 17 days we're going to be talking about the kids that have to live within family violence and what their journey is, their experiences, but also their leadership and what they think we need to do as a community to bring family violence to an end. So I'm running 1,300 kilometres and all of you are going to have the chance to race me across that 1,300 kilometres. We're having a virtual race. You'll be able to put together teams of 10 and I suggest maybe we could get a little bit of inter-club rivalry going here. And you'll need to take the equivalent of 1.7 million steps to beat me across that distance as a team. So get into training. It turns out that 1.7 million, why we've chosen that number, is it's the number of Australians that currently recognise or identify that they were exposed to their first experience of physical abuse by a parent under the age of 15. So it's a big number of all out there next year taking those steps with me.
Let me ask you a final question. I think as a society we should be ashamed and embarrassed and hang our heads, because when you see the numbers with domestic violence, particularly where I live on the Central Coast, every year the numbers are rising. And as a community, we need to put a stop to it. We need to draw a line in the sand, and that's what you're doing.
I think we need to look at those numbers. We can get kind of overwhelmed with them, because that's what happened to me initially. When I first, and again, those people that have seen the documentary would have heard me talk about that experience of learning about one woman a week being killed by a current or former partner. And I did go into overwhelm with it. And I think if we focus on how big a problem it is, we can go into overwhelm. But the fact is, the reason those numbers are increasing is because people are reporting. And that's really, really important. And that's come about because people like you have decided to start talking about family violence. It makes it more comfortable for people to reach out. And that's the whole thrust about Run Against Violence. We found running and sporting activities are a great way to start a conversation. And that's our job, is to start the conversation. So those that are experiencing violence, or maybe just have questions about it, are more keen to actually go and talk to people in their community, the services in their community, maybe even their police, local police, and actually and start reporting what they've seen, what they're experiencing, and that's the thing that's going to make the difference.
So Kiralee, on every table, donation form?
Yep, Excellent. So there's a donation form. That we continue, obviously, raising money, and it helps fund all the things that you've been experiencing over the last, over this season, going to the clubs. Thanks to Karen Barrett here is tonight, that a lot of you would have seen present. It helps us be able to get the message out there. So donations are really, really important. But also on there is our details around organising more screenings. It would be amazing if we could have screenings through every AFL club in New South Wales, for instance, or through your work. If you've got work in a workplace that might hold a screening, you've seen the impact it's had on the club. It's so important that we keep that rolling. So you can tick a box on there. Donations, and also jump on our Facebook page, please. It's a really important conduit for us, and on Twitter, etc. Our details are on there. So if you're filling the cards and hand them back to me tonight, that would be absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
Kirralie, on behalf of everyone, thank you for what you've done. Good luck with the run next year. And also, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to our main meal, let's have another huge round of applause for the inaugural Black Diamond Women's Team of the Year. So the girls off for a photo, and we will break now and come back in just a moment. We'll break for our main meal. Congratulations again to the Women's Team of the Year. There are a couple of apologies tonight. And right now we'll go to our big screen with a couple of VIPs who couldn't join us but would like to send a message to the room tonight.
Hi, Jared McVeigh here from the Sydney Swans. Apologies I can't be there tonight. I just want to wish everyone the very best for tonight and good luck. And then also to all the teams in the final series, we hope you have a good one.
G'day, Isaac Heaney here from the Sydney Swans. Wish everyone best of luck for the finals campaign and all the best for tonight. Cheers.
So Isaac Heaney out of the Cardiff Footy Club and Jared McVeigh, formerly with the Killarney Vale Bombers, taken as draft pick number 5, and what a sensational player he's been, and also a premiership winner, All-Australian with the Sydney Swans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when people pave the way, they deserve to be recognised, and we're privileged to have this man in the room with us tonight. Chris Arnold Medal awarded to the best and fairest player in 2nd Division. It's named after the man himself, Chris Arnold. Would you please make him welcome to the stage tonight? Right behind me. Right behind me. He's the man who, well, he's one of 5 who founded the Black Diamond AFL Football League, where he was president in the initial 3 years and later a board member. Arnold played all his footy with West Newcastle Footy Club from juniors through until retirement, where he was subsequently made a life member. He coached the Wallsend Club to a grand final, later became president of the Cardiff Club when it went through a difficult period in the 1990s. His work built the foundation that saw that club become a juggernaut in the competition and win numerous premierships. Chris Arnold was instrumental in a number of footy club promotions in Newcastle, including several matches involving AFL clubs. Would you please congratulate one of the pioneers on stage with us tonight, Chris Arnold. So looking forward to this, it's what it's all about. Let's get to our first vote count. We'll show the leaderboard after rounds 4, 8, 11, 14 and 16. And it will be displayed in ascending order. Let's go upstairs to the soundproof booth, and Gary is there.
Chris Arnold Medal, leaderboard after round 4. In 4th position, Bo Harris. Equal second, Aaron Keilo, Derrigal Avoca. Kieran Lamond, Nelson Bay. And leading after round 4, Jared Cullinan, the entrance Batto Bay, on 7 votes.
Thank you, Gary. Fairly tight there, as you can see, and 4 players from different footy clubs. Let's go to our next update in the Chris Arnold Medal.
Leaderboard after round 8. In equal 4th position, Daniel Ozarek, Newcastle City, 8 votes. Luke Besley, the entrance Batto Bay, 8 votes. In 2nd position, Jared Cullinan, the entrance Batto Bay, on 10 votes. And leading after round 8, Bo Harris, Muswellbrook, on 11 votes.
Okay, so still tight after round 8. Let's go straight to round 11 now for another update.
Leaderboard after round 11. In 5th place, Adam Higham, Muswellbrook, 9 votes. Equal 3rd, Ben Thompson, Nelson Bay, 13 votes. With Jared Cullinan, the entrance Batto Bay, 13 votes. In 2nd position, Bo Harris, Muswellbrook, on 14 votes. And leading after round 11, Daniel Ozarek, Newcastle City, 15 votes.
Yeah, what a great vote count so far, and still anyone's. Ozarek on 15, Harris on 14, and a couple of boys, Cullinan and Thompson, both on 13 votes. 2 more updates before we get our winner. Let's go to round 14 right now in the Chris Arnold medal count.
Leaderboard after round 14. In equal 4th position, Kieran Lamond, Nelson Bay, 11 votes. Adam Higham, Muswellbrook, 11 votes. Jared Cullinan, the entrance Batto Bay, 11 votes. In 2nd position, Daniel Ozarek, Newcastle City, 15 votes. Ben Thompson, Nelson Bay, 15 votes. And the leader after round 14, Bo Harris, Muswellbrook, 17 votes.
Okay, so a couple of Muswellbrook boys there. Where's the Bo Harris supporters tonight? And also from Muswellbrook, Higham with 11 votes. And a couple of boys there as well from Nelson Bay. Where's Benny Thompson tonight? What table? Well, he's got lots of female support, Benny Thompson. Let's go forward to round 16 of the Chris Arnold Medal.
The Chris Arnold Medal final results. In equal 8th position, Owen Denay, Muswellbrook, 10 votes. Byron Lawson, Terrigal Avoca, 10 votes. In equal 5th position, Luke Besley, the entrance Baddo Bay, 11 votes. Kieran Lamont, Nelson Bay, 11 votes. Adam Higham, Muswellbrook, 11 votes. In 4th position, Jared Cullinan, the entrance Baddo Bay, 13 votes. In 3rd position, Ben Thompson, Nelson Bay, 15 votes. And the winner of the Chris Arnold Medal, we have a tie between Bo Harris of Muswellbrook and Daniel Ozarek, Newcastle City.
Looks like City have got a couple of loose players. Coach Yander won't be pleased with that. They spin it forward. Hey boys, a chance to man up. And pumps it forward, and City again with a loose.
Sweeping handball's going to find out there is Parker. Parker on the right boot. That's better play there and find Harris. He started very well on the right boot. Ducks on his own out there, and he takes a mark inside 50 in the ruck. It's a better throw in this time. Ruckman's going to do battle. Garland gets a hand to it. Can't get find. Your teammate Higham gets a handball out to Harris. Harris on the right boot. He snaps it up. Has he got the distance? You better believe he's got the distance. That's a great finish by Harris. And
So joint winners in 2016 in the Chris Arnold Medal, both on stage, Bo Harris and Daniel Ozarek. Well done, boys. Congratulations. Both finishing on 17 votes. Let's go across first of all, and we're working to these cameras over here. Bo Harris, congratulations, mate. Undefeated year and playing finals footy.
Yeah, it's been a great year. Pretty surprised to get this award, but pretty happy as well. Just like to thank the club. It's been a great year. The Cats have been through a lot with big losses, and I think it's been led heavily by Kenny Garland, our president. And I think it was the best decision to move into the Black Diamond. And I'm pretty happy and keen to play some finals footy.
Great to see some other clubs also, other than the traditional big name clubs, getting a crack.
Yeah, for sure. Muswellbrook. We've had some rough years, like I've said, but it's good to see us grand final in 2 weeks. So really happy with that, and it's good to see that other clubs like the City that's usually in most grand finals that we've come through and they've had a good year.
What will happen in the next fortnight before you play in the big one?
A lot of hard training. I think our coach Scotty drills us pretty hard, and I think that's helped a lot. Probably a bit of fitness leading up, but the last week I think we'll just be honing our skills and hopefully peaking for the right time.
Yeah, it'll be so exciting. Let's go across to the guy beside you who looks out. He's out of Wolf Mother. How are you, buddy? Congratulations, or Silverchair, I should say. Daniel Johns, congratulations, mate. Joint winner. Who would you like to thank?
First of all, the BDAFL. Great place to play. And secondly, Newcastle City. Great club to play for. And Wongi, our coach. Excellent year. Hopefully the Prem Div and Div 1 can get up in the finals.
I was just talking to Troy Luff at my table here about the culture at the Sydney Swans, but Newcastle City, what a fabulous footy club. Who are the leaders inside your group?
Probably our president, Dan Gardner. Phenomenal job, all the time. He's always there and, just everyone.
Is this the highlight of your footy career?
Oh, yeah, I'd say so. So far, anyway.
All right, good on you, buddy, and look forward to seeing you at the Workers' Club sometime soon.
Thank you.
All right, joint winners in the Chris Arnold Medal in 2016. Congratulations to the boys. Well done to Chris Arnold, the great man on stage with us as well. So we move forward to the Black Diamond AFL Team of the Year. It's been selected with input from all 6 Black Diamond coaches. And the Team of the Year, like the Women's Team of the Year, consists of 18 on-field players, 4 interchange players, 6 defenders, 8 midfielders, 6 forwards and 2 ruckmen. Gary Birkinshaw will do the honours, but first, ladies and gentlemen, our presenter, would you please welcome on stage former Sydney Swans legend and Black Diamond AFL ambassador and also commentator, the great Troy Luff. Luffy, I'll hand you the microphone immediately before we get underway. And what a pleasure to have you in the room tonight. And Nelson Bay Jr., you absolutely love the club and you love this league.
No, I do, and it's a pleasure to be an ambassador for the Black Diamond. Obviously, when I played, even I used to play with Don Spencer, who's still playing today. I still can't believe it. It's amazing. It was obviously just the old Newcastle League. It's since been amalgamated, and Daniel, who just won that award, my hair looked exactly like that when I played for Nelson Bay, until Spence cut it off. But no, look, it's a pleasure to come up here, and it's great to see what the medal count has turned into. I mean, years ago, when I was playing, the medal count was held at an RSL club or a bowling club somewhere in Newcastle near Hawkins Oval. There was lucky to be 30 or 40 people there. We'd just get a minibus there, have a few cans, and then go back home again. It's great. It's a gala event, and it's fantastic to see so many people here.
And Luffy, you were a great middle distance runner. You also hold records over 1,500 metres, but you're also a prolific goal kicker in this competition before you went to the Swans. Tell us more.
When I first went to Nelson Bay, I played at centre forward. I was only a 17-year-old kid then, and yeah, had a few years. I think the first year was 50-odd, then 80-odd for the next couple of years. And then the last year, I played 6 games for Nelson Bay and got up to 49 goals in those 6 games, and then went to the Swans halfway through. So, and only missed out on the actual league medal, league goal kicking by 1 goal that year.
It's incredible when you hear of players coming out of this league that are playing at the highest level in the country, and not just playing. When you look at Jared McVeigh, who's a legend of the sport, and he's come out of the Killarney Vale Bombers via Pennant Hills and spent some time in Canberra, but what a pathway.
There's going to be more and more players. I mean, obviously, probably from Jared McVeigh, he was probably going to be one of the last ones that came just on his pure skills and how good he was. Now, with all the Isaac Heaney's that have gone through all the academies, there's so much recruiting done up this way that there's going to be more and more players from this area, from Nelson Bay, from northern New South Wales, because of the great thing that New South Wales AFL do to help promote AFL in the area and to help the pathway that players now have. It's a lot harder because there's so many more players that want to do it, but at the same time is that they're given the right path to get there.
Luffy, another boy who's come direct from this footy league is Daniel Lloyd, and do you see him making his AFL debut at some stage in the next 12 months?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's another one that's gone through the right channels to get there, and there's a lot more AFL players from the Central Coast that have played for other clubs as well in Melbourne. There's only been a couple that have gone to the Swans, and like I said, the area is just full, and it's getting better and better. When I look at how many teams there are now, how many divisions there are now, and I think Joey mentioned that there's only 2 rugby league teams in the NRL finals this year, and goes to show that AFL is just getting better to have 2 Sydney teams in the AFL finals.
Luffy, I think the whole room would appreciate you talking about culture because, like I said at the start of the night, you played in the 1996 grand final against the Kangaroos. They had the great Wayne Carey at the time, but you feel like from that moment on, the culture it's evolved at Sydney to the point where it's now the best in any sporting code in the country.
Oh, it has. And you mentioned Newcastle City before, that even back when I was playing, Newcastle City, Singleton particularly, have always had really good culture. Obviously Nelson Bay have as well. And at the Swans, early on, particularly in the early 90s, they were just getting a lot of players that weren't really that interested in playing for the Swans. It was all about money. They were washed up. And then sort of around 95, when the likes of your Tony Lockett's and Paul Roos and the Michael O'Loughlin's, Matthew Nicks, all those sort of players, Adam Goods, they started coming to the club, Jude Bolton, Brett Kirk, all those players wanted to be at the Swans. And they call it the Bloods culture because, you're there, it's in your blood that you want to play for the Swans. And we're little bit lucky in Sydney because most players don't live in Sydney. They're not from the area, so your mates are your teammates. Whereas in Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth, you leave the footy club, you go and see your mates. You might not see each other until the next training session. So Sydney really has got a great culture. And it's true, they have a no dickhead policy. They don't want people at the club that could cause issues. That's why Barry Hall, after a couple of incidences, was actually asked to leave, as he did, because they just have got such a good bond and they want to maintain that good image that they've got.
Luffy, 25 words or less. Will Sydney win in 2016?
Can I say yes 25 times? Look, the thing is, the top 4, it's so close. Any of those top 4 teams, I don't believe GWS can, not in their first finals campaign. I don't believe, the top 4, there's Adelaide, Geelong, Hawthorn, Sydney. The other 4 outside, I'm sorry, I don't believe that they can win it. But what is good, for those that don't know, since round 5, the teams that are in the 8 now are the team that's been there since round 5. So it's quite amazing. But yes, I really do think Sydney has just as much chance as the other 3 top 4 teams.
Speaking of the Giants, they take on the Kangas this weekend, and there's been a bombshell today with 4 players not re-signed. Let's go straight upstairs to Gary for the 2016 Black Diamond AFL Team of the Year.
2016 Black Diamond Cup Team of the Year defenders: Brendan Lewis, Killarney Vale.
Come and share. Guys, congratulations on joint Chris Arnold medal. You must be both thrilled. Daniel, first, amazing performance. Well done, mate.
Oh, thank you.
And Bo, backing on to Muswellbrook's undefeated season. Congratulations to you as well, mate.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been a great year, and pretty happy to receive this award. It's not just an individual effort; it's a part of the team. The team, the style of footy we play suits my game, and I'm happy to accept that award.
It's interesting, you're both very different types of players, but you both come from clubs with really strong cultures. Muswellbrook, being so far away on its own, has got a good culture, and Newcastle City's a traditional powerhouse in this league, so I'm sure that helps.
Yeah, well, Newcastle City's a great club to play for. A lot of good bunch of blokes. Right throughout all the grades, we get around everyone, and it's a great place to play.
And then speaking in Ken and seeing your club for the first time on the weekend, a good bunch of blokes there too, Bowie?
Yeah, great bunch of blokes. Yeah, there's been a few, not new signings, but a few new players come into the team the last few years. I think that's really developed the culture, and it's been a great season.
Commiseration to Newcastle City on the weekend. A bit of a surprise going down. You had a very good game yourself, but just couldn't get the chocolates.
Yeah, no, it was disappointing. We just didn't bring our A game to the finals. A bit of an iffy lead up into the finals, but shit happens.
That's honest. That's exactly right. But an extraordinary game of football against the entrants. You've had some belters against them this year.
Yeah, we've had 2 really tough games. 1 point and 3 points, I think. So the game on the weekend was real tough, and hopefully we get to meet them in the final and have another game like that.
Guys, enough from me. Both of you, you look fantastic with those medals. Congratulations to both of you. You should be very proud of winning Best and Fairest. And thank you for speaking to us. Okay?
Thank you.
Good on you, boys.
Billy Barton, Nelson Bay. And the coach of the Team of the Year, Mitchell Knight, Newcastle City. And the umpire, Joseph O'Brien.
So there we go. The cream of the crop in 2016. The Team of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, in the Black Diamond AFL. Just 2 more players on stage. Luffy, you just want to say a couple of final words. We had Billy Dennis up here with over 600 games. You think there's a technicality there. Billy's played numerous games on one day. Tell us your tally and what you're up to at the moment.
No, I think it's great for Billy or anyone that can play at that age. And well, I met Billy a couple of weeks ago at Wyong, had a good chat with him. It's really good. But no, I was lucky enough. I played my 500th senior game a few weeks ago. But I did want to say thanks to everyone for having me along tonight. Good luck to all the teams in the finals. And, of course, go the Marlins. Come on.
Troy Luff, ladies and gentlemen, and another big round of applause for our Black Diamond Team of the Year in 2016. Well done. Well done, boys. Good on you, buddy. So we go to our next award as the Team of the Year make their way for a photo. And the next award is the Black Diamond AFL Women's Rising Star Award for 2016. Right now I'd like to call to the microphone Simon Smythe, AFL New South Wales ACT Regional Manager and also Northern New South Wales Region, to present the award. Simon, great to see you. I'm sure you'd like to say a short speech.
Always.
Is it on? Yeah, we're green.
Always great to see you, Steve, and thanks everyone for having us. It's a wonderful time of year, presentation nights and grand finals, and it's great to see so many friendly, familiar faces here who have contributed to another wonderfully successful season in the Black Diamond. A few highlights from me. I think the performances of our rep teams, both men and women, Steve, have been outstanding. Wonderful to see Gosford back in the Black Diamond. It's where we want you guys, where you belong, so it's wonderful to have you back. And I think a real highlight for me this year that we won't see come to fruition, Steve, for another couple of footy seasons is to find the Cardiff Hawks a home out at Cameron Park. That's been a real highlight for me, and well deserved to the guys at Cardiff. Thanks to everyone for your involvement, all the players, umpires, officials, to Wal and his hard-working board, and to Gary for the wonderful professional job you always do. It's wonderful to always be here.
Okay, Simon, thank you. The Black Diamond AFL Women's Rising Star Award recognises the best first-year player in the Black Diamond AFL. To be eligible, you need to meet this criteria. Have played a minimum of 6 Black Diamond Cup matches in 2014. Be 21 years of age or under, and that means you can't turn 22 this year. You must not have played no more than 10 senior matches prior to this season. Let's go to Gary upstairs for the nominees for the Black Diamond AFL Women's Rising Star.
Women's Rising Star nominees: Georgia Butler, Killarney Vale; Arana Eslick, Gosford; Lainey Hessels, Nelson Bay; Holly Koslick, Lake Macquarie; Jasmine Mandy, Gosford; Taylor Quinton Waddell, Maitland; Bethany Wood, Killarney Vale. And the winner, 2016 BDAFL Women's Rising Star, Holly Koslick, Lake Macquarie.
Eventually we got it right. We did. Holly Koslick, who's got a lot of kicks early on. Good right foot kick down to the half-forward flank. Good. Sorry, what did I say? I'm bigger pardon. Jessica Barnes, my apologies. I've been saying Rebecca, that's my bad. Thank you, LJ. Holly Koslick, who's been terrific in the first quarter. Yes. Madeline Foster ends up getting some sort of kick to it. And Holly Koslick, who's been terrific this first quarter.
There we go, highlights of Holly Koslick in action from Lake Macquarie. Well done, Holly. What a great thrill for you tonight. Tell us how long you've been playing and how you got involved in the game.
I've been playing since I was 9, so I started off playing with the boys' league because my brother, he played, and I couldn't stand to sit on the sideline and watch him beat me in something, so I had to get on that train.
Yeah, absolutely, the sibling rivalry. So you came through the AFL Oz kick?
Yeah, oh no, not the Oz kick, just under 10s playing, and yeah, under 12s, and then when I could no longer play, I played for youth girls, and now DDF, women's.
Pretty tough season for your side. Tell us some of the highlights for you guys in 2016.
Well, we won 2 games this season, and that was the highlight because, well, we won, and it's just a good feeling, really.
Some of the teams, some of the clubs have got girls that have got no background whatsoever in AFL, and everyone playing in this wonderful league. You must feel pretty proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, I feel so privileged to be part of the whole women's AFL journey over the past couple of years, and yeah, there's some amazing players out there.
Okay, I'm hogging the microphone here. Who would you like to thank tonight from your footy club?
Oh, well, Brad, our president, for all his support, and Tim for his amazing coaching, and just the girls, like they always have my back out there on the field.
Congratulations. Well done. Congratulations from Lake Macquarie, Holly Koslick, the rising star in 2016. Thanks also to our presenter, Simon Smythe. Over the page to the Black Diamond AFL Rising Star Award, and we'd like to call to the stage Kevin Greaves, Black Diamond AFL board member. Would you please make Kevin welcome tonight? So the criteria exactly the same. It recognises the best first-year player in the Black Diamond competition. The AFL Rising Star Award, you must have played a minimum of 6 Black Diamond Cup matches, be 21 years of age or under, and must not have played more than 10 senior matches prior to this season. Let's go to Gary for the nominees.
The men's Rising Star nominees: Doug Clark, Terrigal Avoca; Jack Hardman, Warners Bay; Hugh Kelleher, Newcastle City; Tim Oosterhoff, Kalani.
A senior career in his kick 5. He's certainly been a standout performer today. Right boot strikes it. That looks good off the boot. That is goal number 6.
Interesting there. Interesting. So Harbin's probably about 55 metres out. Should be looking for someone. Actually has a ping. And he's kicked that from outside the arc. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4. Holly, congratulations on winning such a prestigious award. You must be thrilled.
Yeah, I really am. I'm just so thrilled to be part of the women's football this year and the past couple of years.
You did particularly well, get a lot of touches in the representative game at Passage Road this year. Did you enjoy playing rep football against the ACT?
Yeah, I really love playing rep football. It's just a different level from club football, and the team just works like a lot better, and it's good to play with just amazing other girls.
And a good culture there at Lake Macquarie. Got a good bunch of girls there. You mentioned that you enjoy playing with them. They're a good bunch.
Yeah, they really are. I'm the youngest. I'm the baby in the team, so they all look after me. They're like a whole panel of mothers, really.
Listen, having watched you play a bit this year, you're a real credit to yourself. You've got terrific spatial awareness, and you seem to get yourself in the right position. And you're not a big, strong person. You sort of just duck and weave and things like that. You're an enormous credit to yourself. Congratulations on receiving such a prestigious award, and good luck for the rest of you. Sincerely.
Thank you so much.
Forward line, and what are your aspirations moving ahead?
Yeah, it's good. But the boys at down at Bulldogs are legends, and it was a good year. Enjoyed it heaps, and hopefully just head down to Sydney and keep playing the way I'm playing and get a bit of footy and enjoy it.
Absolutely. Who else would you like to thank at the footy club tonight?
Coaches, Marty, Crotty, and Jimmy, and all the boys that do a lot of stuff down there at the Bulldogs, and yeah, it's good.
You probably weren't born, but it's a famous footy club. Back in the 90s, they won numerous premierships, and this the last couple of years they've struggled a little, but we're right in the mix this year to play some finals footy.
Yeah, it's heaps of young talent down there. We had a lot of young players this year, and we're looking good for the next few years, and it should be good.
All right, good on you, buddy. Best wishes going down to Sydney, and let's hope we see you playing AFL footy in the future.
Cheers, yeah, cheers. Thanks.
Jack Harbin from Warners Bay, the rising star in 2016. Yeah, terrific talent. Like I said, when I saw footage of him, I called Gary immediately and said, who's this young man? And he's got a huge future in the game. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we talk about representative football in 2016. And 2016 commenced early in the Black Diamond AFL under 25s and under 19s side, taking on the Sydney Swans Academy under 18s and under 16s respectively. While the under 18 Academy side proved too strong for the Black Diamond under 19s, they were able to reverse the tables and record a fantastic come from behind victory. The senior side travelled to Wagga to renew their rivalry with the Farah Football League, and the new look side, featuring 12 players making their debut, performed superbly to record a convincing 36-point win. It was a great reward for the side, well coached by Chris Bishop, with the assistance of Marty Ryman and Captain Peter Van Dam, who stated at the time that it was the best experience in rep footy that he's ever had. At the conclusion of the match, Andrew Scott was awarded the trophy as best on ground. Now, Gary Birkinshaw watched every minute of rep footy in 2016. And Gary, your thoughts, your report on the women's representative rounds this year?
Yeah, thanks, Steve. The BDAFL also fielded women's representative sides with seniors and development teams taking on the strong AFL Canberra teams at Baddo Bay.
Jack, congratulations, mate. Fantastic award. Well done.
Cheers, yeah, it was good. Good year, and keen to move to Sydney next year and do a bit up there, yeah.
Have they allocated you a club yet? Do you know where you're going?
Not clubs yet, but just know that I've hopefully been doing a bit of rep stuff in the Swans Reserve so far, but I haven't heard anything about clubs or anything.
Very good. Very good year for Warners Bay for yourself. You kicked lots of goals and you really developed during the season. Played some rep footy during the year. Was the representative footy enjoyable for you?
Yeah, it was a different type of footy. It's not as physical and it's a lot cleaner than what the Bedaffle is, but
coming back, it was just good to get back with the boys and just have a lot of fun, because club footy is just the best. It's lots of fun with the boys, and yeah, it's just really enjoyable.
Terrific. Listen, with your speed and things like that, you must be. I mean, I'm not going to be so rude, but you hold hopes of being drafted at some stage. Will that be the ultimate aim?
Yeah, that's the aim. Hopefully, see what I can do next year, and just enjoy the footy and have fun. Yeah.
Listen, from all of us here, we wish you all the best of luck into the future. I think you've got enormous talent, and I personally think you will get picked up. There's a lot of clubs that could do with someone who's the small forward type who's got such speed as you. Congratulations on the award, and thank you for speaking with us, mate. Good man, thank you.
Have a good one.
Left foot bananas from Matty Spinks. He swings around. He's going to go long. Needs a long target. Haswell's going to be McMahon's up there. Going back also. They had plenty of flies. He's
That's
taken
a grab.
mark. Paddy McMahon.
Goodness me. Off with another goal.
Looks like he has finished it off as well. That's
Goodness
3
me.
goals to Paddy McMahon. Also, Bailey's going to pick it up, gets a handball, sweeps it out to Grimmin, and he's out in the space. So the youngster on the right boot, too strong there for Darling. But it's going to allow McMahon to come in. He goes one way. Geez, his mobility is fantastic. His vision is brilliant. Scott, he runs through, gets it, looking the direction there of Gillingham. Good use of the body. Pat McMahon again, take a bow.
Considering the start of this game.
By the youngster. McMahon's a target. Can he take a mark? He can. You, Kelleher, take a bow.
He actually should. Oh, no, he's going to
Short. Mitchell, 50-50
Stay on his
contest over the
feet.
back. Mitchell should be the first one to get there. Over his head it goes. Kicks it there. Spinks can't
No.
pick it up. Going there now.
I
Tackle
think it's
goes
Billings.
to Graham. Billings goes to Spinks again. Mitchell snaps around the body. How is it? That could be game.
Spinks, Marty Ryman's the assistant to Chris Bishop. We'd be thrilled with Spinks'
And good
performance.
lead and good pass, good mark by Mitch Crawford. Let's hope. Going to kick from 45. Looks pretty good off the boost. Not going to quite make the distance. The high flyers needed. There's plenty of high flyers there. Picked up there. Gillingham. Round the body. On the outside of the boot. There's some icing on the cake now, Dave.
Can she do something creative? Turns around and run. In fact, it wasn't White, it was McDonald. Turns the ball up now. That is going to be a goal. Number 7, Morgan Ross, the leading goal kicker from the Gosford Football Club in the BDAFL. Real chances here. Now, Demand's got the football. She's dangerous. Touched on the line. Superbly by Kate Holland. Just at the last desperate act there. She's going to get a crash ball here. She might have a chance to do what I just said and kick a goal. She's given hands off Ross. Ross will finish. Trust me. Very good play, Hamilton. Very good play down here by Emma Hamilton as well as Morgan Ross in the right place at the right time. Looks to put this up towards the hot spot, up towards Ashley and great grab taken. Superb. Sophie Balcom is the skipper of the side. LJ, great mark overhead. Now, judging from last week at Newcastle, Gemma's certainly got the distance in her. It's the direction, and that's quarter time. So this is a very important kick after the siren. Ashley with a right foot kick, and that's gone in. I'm just waiting on the goal umpire. And called. Vital, but the ball comes out with a left foot kick, which is effective. Goes over Ruckman Hamilton's head. Big hip and shoulder from Hamilton. That's legit. Hessels is too quick for him. Now she's got a chance at a goal here. Touched right on the line. What a superb bit of defence, Natasha Mackay. Hard ball in contest here. There is a Black Diamond player down. I hope she's okay. Hessels comes out of that one. This is Letitia Jarvis with his run at the football. A good tackle. Could quite have easily have been rewarded there. Islick has a runner. Islick kicked a goal. I think she has. Waiting for the goal umpire. Goal!
So there we go, the representative season. Luffy, what about that hip and shoulder in the women's game? And I tell you, some absolute gold, the commentary. You need to talk to Triple M and get Gary Birkinshaw a gig. Absolute gold from the great man. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the Black Diamond AFL Club Administrator Award. We'd like to call Mark Stocker to the stage, a Black Diamond AFL board member, and also from Mark's Men Workforce. Would you please make him welcome, Mark Stocker? So the Club Administration Award is presented to the club which demonstrates excellence in performing their off-field duties and responsibilities. Points are allocated on a weekly basis, and the winner in 2016. This was an emphatic victory. It's their 3rd season in a row, and it is the Warners Bay Footy Club. Now, their president, Todd Sheldon, can't be with us tonight, but one of their great players and great clubmen, Jimmy Newburn, on his way down. Let's make Jimmy welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
How are you, buddy?
Jimmy had a great year in the Black Diamond Cup this year, the BLK Black Diamond Cup. And Jimmy, I'm sure you'd like to say a few words on behalf of your footy club tonight. Congratulations, 3 years in a row.
Thanks, Steve. Yeah, the very hard-working committee. So everyone else on the committee, Todd, unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, but he leads the show pretty well. I think he's the only club president that runs the canteen as well every day. He's there 10 hours every home game. He's a very hard worker. Buck's up there, and Kevin and Gibbo and Breno. So the coaches also play their part. The coaches and managers. So to everyone at the club, we're sort of heavily relying on the players to volunteer their time on game day, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. So the boys, well done.
Jimmy, your thoughts on the Black Diamond Cup? Like I said, you played first grade, played really well this year. Saw you on the Old Boys Day down at Killarney Vale. And who do you think wins from here? Newcastle City first team in, but Terrigal Avoca chasing their third in succession. And Nelson Bay go into this game kicking 6 goals, 6 in the final term. It's an intriguing battle this weekend.
Yeah, this week's game, Nelson Bay at full strength. They're incredible. We got them up there. It gives an absolute bath. If they're at full strength, I think they're a good chance this week. Terrigal obviously have had their injury worries this year, but again, when they get their players back, hopefully get a few back on deck this week. Should be a good game.
Good on you, Jimmy. Congratulations to your club. Well done.
Good on you, buddy.
Come on, guys. That's lukewarm applause for Jimmy Newburn, one of the stars of this competition. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, our next presenter, Brett Turner from BLK, and we thank them for their ongoing support. It's the Club Championship Award for 2016. What has happened out there? That's the sound of one hand clapping. Let's give it up for Brett Turner from BLK. That's more like it. Points are awarded for the Club Championship Award. 6 points for a senior team win. 4 points for a reserve team win. 2 points for a thirds team win.
You're right.
Points are half.
Jimmy, congratulations. Great award for the club. A real tribute to yourself and the other guys that run the football club. You must be very happy.
Yeah, for sure. 3 in a row now, so it's something we look at the start of the year. You're basically getting points to do your job properly. So hard-working committee and coaches and managers. So it was, got to get a reward at the end of the year for the admin side of things, doing the job.
Exciting times coming at Feehan Park with developments coming from speaking to you at games this year. Things are moving along there, I hope. I'm going well.
Yeah, we'll get the surface and drainage all kicking off, I think, in about 2 weeks. So the cricket will be off it this year, but by I think mid-February, mid-March maybe, we should be right to play a trial game and actually have a surface that's not muddy after 2 days of rain. So be good.
And is the background being done as well, or is it just the main ground?
At this stage, just the main ground. I think in the future they're going to look to do the number 2 ground, but it's obviously funds and whatnot through council and grants and whatever else. But hopefully in the next 12 months we'll have some club rooms as well, which is we'll have some plans, at least have some plans by the end of this year, and hopefully get some nice new club rooms, obviously the outdated ones.
Great. Look, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations to you and everyone in the club. Really well deserved. Good bunch of people and a good culture, and you're a very big part of that. Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Dave. Cheers.
Again to BLK. Thank you to Brett Turner joining us on stage, and well done to Newcastle City. Just a fantastic footy club with such a long history, and they are the club champions in 2016. All right, now let's go to our next award. It's the most outstanding young women's footballer. Paul Kelly is our presenter, a Black Diamond AFL board member. So the most outstanding young women's footballer is awarded to the best Black Diamond AFL footballer under the age of 21 at the commencement of this year. And let's go back upstairs, looking forward to this award tonight, to Gary Birkinshaw with this year's nominees.
Most outstanding young women's footballer of the year nominees: Gemma Astley, Nelson Bay; Sophie Balcombe, Nelson Bay; Georgia Butler, Killarney Vale; Lainey Hessels, Nelson Bay; Holly Koslick, Lake Macquarie. Jasmine Mandy, Gosford.
Congratulations, mate. We're right to go, Johnny. Congratulations on such a terrific award. You must be thrilled.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a lot of hard work that's gone into it, and as you can see from all the other clubs that have won it over the years, it's a real honour to be able to take out the club championship.
It was nice that lovely rap from your Western Ferris winner to yourself and to the club, and he's obviously he's a young fellow there, very happy at playing in the club and understands what the club culture's about. And I think that's one of the things with your club is you've got a very strong culture.
Yeah, that's true. It's really important to look at how you go about your business and how you go about things, and so we're really we look at trying to help everybody to be the best that they can be, and that's what we're all about at Newcastle City.
Look, listen, sincere congratulations. A big week. The girls have got a massive day against Nelson Bay in the afternoon there. It's going to be a tough ask for them, but successive premierships on, possibly. It'd be a big day for the club.
Yeah, it certainly will be. The girls have been training really hard this week, and they're really looking forward to trying to go back to back. It's going to be a big challenge. Nelson Bay have been the benchmark all year, so we're really looking forward to the challenge that's going to be happening on Saturday at 4 o'clock.
Thank you for giving us your time again. Sincere congratulations to you and the entire club for such a wonderful award. Very well deserved. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks very much.
This thing won't bite you. It's okay.
I'd just like to thank the coaches and the volunteers and also Coops. I wouldn't be here without you. You've taught me everything I know about AFL. And yeah, thank you.
Good on you, Soph. I'll ask you the same question I asked earlier. How did you come to play AFL?
I started last year in the first season for the Marlins. And then, yeah.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Well, congratulations. What a great award for you tonight. You thoroughly deserve it. Everyone that's seen you play says you're absolutely fantastic. Sophie Borkham. The most outstanding young women's footballer of the year. And now the most outstanding young footballer. Would you please welcome from Belmont 16 Footers, one of their directors, Matthew Waters, to make this next presentation. Thank you, Matthew. And same criteria. Most outstanding young footballer awarded to the best Black Diamond AFL footballer under the age of 21 at the commencement of this year. Black Diamond Cup coaches and umpires are asked to vote on a 5-4-3-2-1 basis. From the list of players, with the coaches are not permitted to vote for anyone from their club. Let's go back to Gary for this year's nominees.
Most outstanding young men's footballer of the year nominees: Jack Hardman, Warners Bay; Connor Haswell, Newcastle City; Max Hillier, Cardiff; Josh Mifsud, Killarney Vale; Aaron Redhead, Killarney Vale; Jaden Reimer, Nelson Bay; Nathan Vasey, Nelson Bay; and the winner, the most outstanding young men's footballer of the year, Max Hillier, Cardiff.
Bait in the first quarter. They get that ball easy up in the centre wing. Monahan's going to be the target there, but Hillier's picked up ball in there. It's kindly a good one too.
Another
there.
handball's on.
And Hillier, that was from O'Neill to Hillier. He showed a good bit of pace, hasn't it? Bounced.
That is a beautiful dress. You look stunning. You're going to go? Okay. Sophie, that is a fantastic award. You must be thrilled.
Yes, really exciting. Thank you.
Listen, congratulations on being the representative captain this year. Did you enjoy playing rep footies, or you had it blinder that day? I remember you really got a lot of football.
Yeah, it was really exciting. I felt like it was an awesome opportunity to help me grow as a player and take back some skills and new information from my home team, which really helped us out. Yeah.
You said that you started playing footy last year. Before that, did you play any kind of football? Were you netball? Or what kind of sport did you play?
I was tag and touch football player originally. Yeah.
I thought you looked like you'd been handling a footy for a while.
Yeah.
Massive day for you you and the club this week. You're trying to win your first grand final. Then you have a good week last week off the track.
Yeah, we got up at 7 in the morning and actually went and trained last Saturday on a weekend off. So, yeah, we're pretty serious about it, and our team's been working really hard. We'd really want to win this year.
The club's got some really talented footballers, and your defence this year's been superb. So, listen, sincerely, congratulations on winning the award. You did us all proud in the rep footy. You were outstanding, and you're a good leader of people, and you got a lot of respect around the league. So, congratulations from all of us, and enjoy the award and enjoy Saturday as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Travel that you do from this part of the Hunter to Sydney for training, like a round trip, probably about 5 hours. Massive commitment. You probably have to give up there's a lot of sacrifices along the way. And I'm glad you mentioned your mum and dad tonight. Good on you, mate. Congratulations again. Like I said, that list was so prestigious. And you're the most outstanding young men's footballer in this league in 2016. Max Hillier, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks also to Matthew Waters from Belmont 16 Footers, one of their directors. And well done again to Max Hillier. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break for a quick dessert, and then we're back with the big ones tonight. All of our vote counts are coming up in just a moment.
Yeah, mate, we'll put those highlights back on.
Great work, mate. Congratulations. It's a really great award. Very, very well deserved. Honestly, you've had a great year.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you. It's been a great year. Cardiff boys. Too bad we got rolled by the Nelson Bay boys in the finals, but yeah, it was a good game on the day, and we'll build to better things next year.
Did you enjoy going down to Wagga and playing rep footy in this year as well? I think I spoke to you after the game. I got the feeling you enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, well, it was a great experience. It was probably one of the best things probably about the year. Getting, what's the word?
You get better from it, you'll develop or something like that, and it was a great learning experience, and we won. That also helped.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, it's a great learning experience, and we won, so that's a positive, and it's a great league down there. So good to get the win.
Yes, your family name's quite famous down in that part of the world, very well known. So it must have meant something to you. I'm assuming you had a bit of family there watching.
Yeah, we had the whole family down there. All the family live in Wagga, so they were all down there supporting me. So it was good to have them down there and cheering me on.
Mate, listen, congratulations on winning the award. Really well deserved. Hopefully you'll go on to bigger and better things. I'm sure that you'll win an Elliot Davey medal here and there. And good luck with Cardiff and with your development in the future. Thanks for talking with us.
Cheers, thank you.
5. We love the Central Coast. And we
Ladies
love our
and
local
gentlemen,
sport,
we'd like to ask you to
especially
take your
Black Diamond
seats. The GE women's vote count coming up in just a moment. We'll announce the best and fairest in the women's competition for 2016. So if you could now take your seats, and we'll get underway with our next vote count of the night. Okay, let's get down to business. Our next presenter is Paul Kelly, Black Diamond AFL board member and a representative of GE Industrial Solutions, sponsor of the women's competition. Thank you, Paul, and good luck, ladies, with the vote count tonight. What a terrific competition. As we mentioned earlier, Nelson Bay undefeated 15-0. Gosford went out, Newcastle City still alive in the women's competition. Let's go upstairs to Gary. We'll take a look at the leaderboard after rounds 4, 8, 11, 14 and 16. And let's check the update. Well, just before we do, Dane Amity, life member of the Black Diamond AFL. He's unhappy on a number of fronts. He's still holding a grudge that I had the number 9 Guernsey. And he's not happy that we didn't mention that he was part of the Black Diamond team of the decade. So to Dane Amity and the Killarney Vale Club, well done, Drano, on being a member of the team of the decade. Okay, to the vote count now and an update after round 4.
Women's best and fairest leaderboard after round 4. In 5th position, Lisa Steen, Nelson Bay, 5 votes. Equal second, Sarah James, Maitland, 6 votes. Kirsten Pearce, Wyong Lakes, 6 votes. Amy Worth, Cardiff, 6 votes. And leading after round 4, Kate Hanley, Newcastle City, 10 votes.
Wow, that is incredible. Where is Kate Hanley tonight from Newcastle City? Incredible. Followed by Amy Worth on 6 votes. Kirsten Pearce from Wyong Lakes. Sarah James Maitland. And Lisa Steen from the undefeated Nelson Bay in 5th place. All right, Gary, let's go to round 8 of the competition.
Leaderboard after round 8. In equal 4th position, Beck Ives, Wyong Lakes, 8 votes. Lisa Steen, Nelson Bay, 8 votes. Pippa Smythe, Nelson Bay, 8 votes. In 3rd position, Emily Crooks, Gosford, 9 votes. In 2nd position, Sarah James, Maitland, 10 votes. And leading after round 8, Kate Hanley, Newcastle City, 11 votes.
So very interesting, in 4 more rounds, Hanley's picked up just 1 vote. Sarah James up to 10. Crooks and Smythe have come from nowhere to be on 9 and 8 respectively. Steen has polled well from round 4 to round 8. She's now on 8 votes, and well done to Beck Ives, also on 8 votes and equal 4th. Well, Gary, let's move forward. The GE women's vote count for 2016, round 11.
Leaderboard after round 11. In equal 5th, Alexandra Pearce, Wyong Lakes, 11 votes. Kate Hanley, Newcastle City, 11 votes. Equal second, Beck Ives, Wyong Lakes, 12 votes. Emily Crooks, Gosford, 12 votes. Sarah James, Maitland, 12 votes. And leading after round 11, Lisa Steen, Nelson Bay, 16 votes.
That is incredible. So Steen has gone from 8 votes to the top of the leaderboard on 16. Sarah James and Emily Crooks, 12 respectively. Also Beck Ives on 12. Kate Hanley is stalled from Newcastle City, still on 11, the young lady. And Alex Pearce. Great job from Wyong Lakes. Alex Pearce on 11 votes. Gary, let's move forward to round 14.
Leaderboard after round 14. In equal 3rd position, Eliza Bunner, Cardiff, 16 votes. Emily Crooks, Gosford, 16 votes. Sarah James, Maitland, 16 votes. In second position, Beck Ives, Wyong Lakes, 18 votes. And leading after round 14, Lisa Steen, Nelson Bay, 19 votes.
This is one of the best vote counts I've seen. The GE Women's Best and Fairest Player for 2016. Gary, let's move forward and find out who the winner is this year.
The Women's Best and Fairest, final results. In ninth position, Holly Koslick, Lake Macquarie, 12 votes. In equal 7, Alex Pearce, Wyong Lakes, 13 votes. Casey Elkins, Warners Bay, 13 votes. In equal 6, Amy Worth, Cardiff, 15 votes. In equal 4th, Sarah James, Maitland, 16 votes. Eliza Bunner, Cardiff, 16 votes. And the winner of the Women's Best and Fairest, Lisa Steen, Nelson Bay, 24 votes.
It now and does. That's 21. That is Lisa Steen, who's got a few kicks at the start of this game. Holland's got that one, that distinctive drop of the football. 21 is Lisa Steen. Ham can't quite take a mark. 21 is Lisa Steen. Gets that ball out. Steen backs up for more. Gets a Ferguson.
Oh, great smother.
Terrific smother. And should use a speed and
Nice.
go.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you stand and charge your glasses for the best and fairest female player in the Black Diamond AFL in 2016? Raise your glasses to Lisa Steen. Well done. Lisa. Just adjust that medal and then we'll get down to business. Lisa, congratulations. Through to the grand final and perfect season so far. And this is the culmination tonight. Who would you like to thank?
Probably just my coaches and my team. I mean, it's all good and well to get this, but I wouldn't be here without the team and the coaches who have taught me how to play. I started from nothing. So thanks to Coops, Russ and Don and the Marlins.
What an honour for you tonight. You said you started from nothing. Elaborate on that for us. How long have you been around the game?
Oh, well, I was just a netballer until 2 years ago. Never done any type of footy or anything like that. And then, yeah.
What are your great attributes as a footy player? Like, what are your strengths?
I just don't give up. I think that's probably the main thing. Never give up.
What are your thoughts about the grand final coming up against Newcastle City? Couple of games you've played against. I know you're nervous. I just heard that big sigh. A couple of games you've played them this year. I think you won by 3 goals one game and by 4 goals the next, but they've been tight contests.
It's always going to be a tough game against them. It's going to be a really good footy game. It just comes down to, I guess, who's going to want it more. Hopefully we want it more this year. We lost last year against them. So, yeah, not again, fingers crossed, but good luck to both teams, and I'm excited.
So looking for a little bit of revenge this weekend.
Definitely a bit of revenge, but either way, it's going to be good.
Gee, it was a terrific vote count, and I think in the last 2 rounds you scored another 5 votes from the umpires. Congratulations. The best and fairest in the GE women's competition, Lisa Steen. And thank you also to Paul Kelly, a representative of GE Industrial Solutions. Let's go to our next vote count. It's the Granlund Medal. Ian Granlund unable to make it tonight. I'd like to call David Berryman from Belmont 16 Footers, the president, to join us on stage. Would you please make him welcome? Can't say it enough how much we love this club. Just a magnificent multi-million-dollar renovation, and if you can, be a member. Don't just rock in for a couple of coldies. Be a member of this wonderful club in 2016 and beyond. The Granlund Medal, awarded to the best and fairest player in the First Division competition. Ian Granlund, as we know, just a legendary figure. He was awarded an OAM, the Order of Australia, for his services to the game in 2002. and is a life member of several football organisations. Okay, let's go to our next vote count. Let's go straight up to Gary Birkinshaw, and we take a look at the leaderboard after round 3.
Granlund Medal leaderboard after round 3. In equal third position, Wade Beard, Maitland, 4 votes. Sam Brassington, Singleton, 4 votes. In second position, Aaron Kosa, Wyong Lakes, 5 votes. And the leader after round 3, Alex Mitchell, Singleton, 6 votes.
Congratulations! What a thrill! You must be wrapped.
I honestly did not expect it at all because we've got so many good players in our team, so I thought we'd all be stealing votes off each other.
The thing is, you romped it and you got 5 votes in the last 2 games and you went crazy after round 4. So real credit to you. Congratulations! It's exciting for you.
Yeah, well, I had an injury at the beginning of the season, so I actually missed 3 or 4 games. So I thought I was completely out. And then
What did you have, a hammy or a calf or?
tore my PCL and.
Oh, you did a PCL. Oh. Wow, and you've missed games and still got 24 votes. That's a sensational performance. You must be looking forward to Saturday. It's a massive day for the club.
I mean, that means more than this. I just want to win. Really want to win. We lost last year. Can't do it again. And, yeah.
Listen, thank you very much for doing it. You're a credit to yourself, and it's a phenomenal performance. Getting 24 votes when playing something like 13 games is amazing. Enjoy the night, and very best of luck to you from all of us on Saturday. Thank you again.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Let's go to round 11 of the competition.
Leaderboard after round 11. In 5th place, Mick Cantrell, Gosford, 9 votes. Equal third, Brad Dietz, Gosford, 12 votes. Hayden Kavanagh, Newcastle City, 12 votes. And in equal leading, Wade Beard, Maitland, 14 votes. And Alex Mitchell, Singleton, 14 votes.
So a few boos around the room now. First there was laughter, now there's booing. Beard is drawn level with Mitchell on 14, followed by Kavanagh from Newcastle City, and Dietz has also moved to 12. Cantrell on the leaderboard in 5th place, also from the Gosford Tigers, back in the competition in 2016. And Gary, let's go to round 14 now.
Leaderboard after round 14. In equal 4th place, Mick Cantrell, Gosford, 12 votes. Ben Stewart, Maitland, 12 votes. Hayden Kavanagh, Newcastle City, 12 votes. In 3rd position, Wade Beard, Maitland, 14 votes. In 2nd position, Brad Dietz, Gosford, 15 votes. And still leading after round 14, Alex Mitchell, Singleton, 20 votes.
So Mitchell, where's the Mitchell camp tonight? You've got to be loving that. He's cleared right out, the young man, by 5 votes, followed by Dietzy, terrific young footballer, on 15. Wade Beard on 14, and then Kavanagh, Stewart and Cantrell all on 12. Let's see if Alex Mitchell from Singleton can win the 2016 Granlund Medal.
Granlund Medal, final results. In equal 10th position, Tim Ether, Gosford, 11 votes. Chris Coop Folkes, Wyong Lakes, 11 votes. In equal 6th position, Scott Manuel, Gosford, 12 votes. Hayden Kavanagh, Newcastle City, 12 votes. Mick Cantrell, Gosford, 12 votes. Ben Stewart, Maitland, 12 votes. In 5th position, Jason Adlington, Cardiff, 13 votes. In equal 3rd position, Andrew Scott, Singleton, 14 votes. Wade Beard, Maitland, 14 votes. And the winner of the 2016 Granlund Medal, Alex Mitchell, Singleton, 23 votes.
He just told me no right foot. That's why he snapped off the left foot on the run there. The whole room's welcome to go up as one, but particularly this table. Go up as one for your boy, best and fairest in the Granlund medal, and charge the glasses for this young man. Well done, Alex Mitchell. We love a standing O and a toast as well for the best and fairest, the Granlund medal winner. Well done, buddy. Congratulations. You were just saying to me that you actually... Did you win a grand final last year and now you've gone back to Singleton, the club that you love?
Yeah, I played for Newcastle City last year and won a grand final with their first division side. It was a troubled year. I had done my knee in round 2, so I come back and played the end of the season and picked up a grand final with the first division boys.
You not only played with Newcastle City in the grand final, you're also best on ground. So he's some sort of player, this young man, and going back to the club that you love. And you had a win on the weekend, a 6-goal final term. Tell us more about that win and how you're feeling about the final series.
Yeah, the win was amazing. Like the boys, we were 11 points down going into the last quarter, and we dug deep, and it was a really, really tough win. Maitland, they stuck it to us. We won by first quarter we were out by 24 points, and then they come back and won the quarter. So it was back and forth game, but we dug deep to the boys. Their credit was outstanding, and we got away with the win.
I tell you, that's a game I'd love to see. It's a local derby for you guys.
Yeah, it was. They're up the road from us, so it's good.
What happens between now and the big one, the GF? And what kind of shape are you in? You said you had a couple of injury issues.
Yeah, I got a sore groin, so I'll just be having. I'll probably have the week off and that. And Steph said we're not training for the rest of the week too, so we won't be doing that.
All right. Let's do some thank yous in the room and tell us more about this Singleton Footy Club that you're at. From what I've been told in years gone by, you've won numerous premierships, and depending on who's in town at the time, you can be an absolutely sensational outfit.
Yeah, well, we've got the Army blokes and we've got heaps of liners too. Like, it's hard to get a good team on the field, but when we put our best team on, we can be competitive with the better teams. So yeah, that's about it.
Good on you, mate. Alex Mitchell, Granlund medal winner in 2016. Someone just say 7 points. Okay, a couple of awards that I really love. The next one, we'd like to welcome to the stage Sam Panetta, General Manager of the beautiful, absolutely gorgeous Pullman's Magenta Shores Resort. Fabulous links golf course, one of the best in Australia. If you get the chance to play it and maybe hold a function there, terrific facilities. And let's give Sam a nice warm welcome tonight. And thank you for your support. The James J. Arnold Trophy is awarded to the person who's contributed an outstanding performance of their duties for their club this year. This is the Volunteer of the Year award. Mr. Arnold had a lifelong involvement in Newcastle football. As a youngster, he played with West Newcastle Footy Club, then later as an...
Congratulations on your BNF, mate. Fantastic. How do you feel? Were you expecting anything like this?
Not really, no. I was just been going through the footy, and then, I got nominated for an award. I didn't know what it was for, but, it's an awesome experience just to win this.
Have you won a league best and fairest in your career before?
Only in junior one, under 16s, I won one, and I come runners-up in 2012 to Blake Erickson from Nelson's Bay, so I come second to him. So it's good to win one.
Very solid performance, particularly in the second half last week. Get the week off this week and get to come down and watch Maitland and Newcastle City built the tripe out of each other. Do you have a favourite in that game, or do you think they're both pretty handy?
Oh, they're both pretty handy sides. I can't really say, Maitland, played really well on the weekend against us. So, at the moment I put them in, but, you can't write Newcastle City off. They're grand finalists from last year, so they're a top side.
I had a great view on the combox on the weekend. I thought your last quarter in particular was superb. You pretty much got your team over the line almost on your own boots. So that's a great effort. To win by such a large margin in a 16-round competition is a wonderful achievement. Sincere congratulations. Good luck in the grand final, and very well done. You should be very proud of yourself. Well done, mate.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Thanks.
Julie Williams, the entrance Baddo Bay. Shane Jones, Cardiff.
Gary, we'd like all of those volunteers that were just announced, if they're in the room, to come to the stage. Sam has a special presentation for them tonight. We'll announce the winner in just a moment, but the first presentation is to Colin Barker. Simon Berry is next. Simon Berry. Followed by Kylie Clayton. Paul Forster from the Killarney Vale Bombers. Tireless work of Paul Forster. Thoroughly deserves that award. Brad Farrell. A duo here, Ken and Annette Garland. Daniel Gardner from Newcastle City. Jake Lowe. Todd Shell.
Volunteer of the Year.
I'll hand the microphone to Ken and Annette in just a moment, but let me tell you a bit of their story. The backbone of the Muswellbrook Cats Australian Rules Footy Club. Ken Garland. For the past 4 seasons, Ken's proven himself to be the leader of the Muswellbrook Cats. He sets the standards by which they play footy and in the way their club runs and operates. In addition, you're far too humble, mate. In addition to providing this leadership role, he's always willing to get his hands dirty, organises and drives the bus, sells raffle tickets, organises match day gear, as well as the ground and all the other tasks in getting the team on the park each week. He's the go-to person for many of the junior players, is always keen to hear about their achievements and always encouraging as well. He's provided enormous support to the senior coach during a difficult decision-making process and always provides assistance to junior coaches. You can't believe we're saying all this great stuff about you, mate. Well done. He's actively involved himself in the life of the club and will always actively organise and participate in every club event, no matter how big or small. Let's go to Annette. Obvious to everyone in the club at the Cats that Annette is arguably the hardest working volunteer. Not only this year, but for many years and in many different roles. In her time with the Muswellbrook Cats, she's been a committee member, club treasurer, canteen manager, Auskick coordinator, and assistant to the club president, and has maintained all of these roles simultaneously. You can see him point.
She's the president. I've just got the label.
Annette obviously can multitask like all great women can. Not only has she done this with excellent results, players and supporters with better opportunities. Humble and unassuming are words to describe her. She knows how much she means to all of those who love the club. The Cats have been through some hard times. But without these guys, they wouldn't be where they are today and receiving this recognition tonight. Guys, they're right alongside me and they both got tears in their eyes. It's what their club means to them. Congratulations to Ken and Annette this year on what they've done with the Muswellbrook Cats. Well done.
Yeah, thank you everyone. I'm a little gobsmacked and quite emotional obviously as well. This club means a lot to both me and Annette. I've probably dragged her into it. Probably not by choice from her, but definitely I look up to an icon of the club in Max Barwick. I done a lot of my playing days with Max being president, and I learn a lot off him. So this is all part for you too, Max. And like we were saying earlier for the night, with the women getting involved in this league, it's a great initiative for the league, and I take my hat off to my wife Annette, but not only her, but there's we've got I'd say 70% of the committee are female, and I think that's the success of our club in that short time, because we've had the women on the front line doing a great job. So, yeah.
Good on you, mate.
And again, with our junior setup we have, and it just shows this year going undefeated with young Bowie standing up here early tonight. It's a great credit to everyone that's involved in the club, and I like to sit back and enjoy the success. I love it, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just dribbling out, but thank you very much, everyone.
Well done, buddy. Well done. Give your wife a hug. Give your wife a hug. You know, footy clubs and clubs in general in this country are the heart and soul of the community. And what we've seen here tonight, not just from Ken and Annette, but everyone here, thank you so much for all the hard work you do, because a lot of people just pull on the Guernsey and play for 4 quarters a weekend, whereas you guys are the backbone of the clubs. Well done. Let's give them another big round of applause tonight. And well done to our winners. Photo opportunity now. So, head over there. Well done. Thanks also to Sam Panetta, General Manager, Pullman's Magenta Shores Resort. I tell you, it's 5-star. If you're thinking maybe a function, maybe you want to stay, they've got beautiful accommodation, maybe you're looking to purchase a beautiful property on the golf course, it's all there. It's all there. And that golf course is magnificent. Okay. We have arrived at the ultimate moment of the night, and that is the Black Diamond Cup Best and Fairest, the Elliot Davey Medal. We might just quickly wait while these photos are taken. We'll wait till everyone takes their seats, and then we'll get cracking on the ultimate moment of the night. Can James Webster win a 4th in succession? 3-time Best and Fairest winner. Congratulations, mate. That is absolutely amazing. And good luck in the vote count tonight. So our presenter, ladies and gentlemen, is Wal Bembick, the president of the Black Diamond AFL Footy League. Would you please welcome Wal back to the stage? So we're just in a holding pattern for probably 1 more minute while these photos are taken. We'll wait for all of our recipients to take their seats, and then we'll throw to Gary for tonight's final vote count, and then we'll conclude the evening. So to determine the best and fairest winner, we'll look at the leaderboard after round 5, round 10, round 13, round 15, and round 17. As per all of the other vote counts we've done tonight, we'll take a look at the players in ascending order, and we'll eventually arrive at this year's winner. Okay, 2 more photos here. Rightio. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Black Diamond Cup Best and Fairest winner for 2016. Let's go upstairs to Gary and take a look at the leaderboard after round 5.
The Elliot Davey Medal leaderboard after round 5. In equal 3rd position, Chris Jackson, Newcastle City, 5 votes. Jack Grimman, Terrigal Avoca, 5 votes. Nick Chapman, Cardiff, 5 votes. An equal leader, Jaden Ryman, Nelson Bay, 6 votes. And Billy Barton, Nelson Bay, 6 votes.
So there we go. It's tight after 5 rounds, in fact. Look how low some of those scores are after 5 rounds. Jackson, Jack Grimmond and Nick Chapman all on 5 votes, and a couple of leaders out in front, Jaden Reimer and Billy Barton. It's a Nelson Bay Quinella, both on 6 votes at the moment after round 5. Gary, let's move forward to round 10 of the BLK Black Diamond competition.
The leaderboard after round 10. In 5th position, Jaden Reimer, Nelson Bay, 7 votes. In equal 2nd position, Nick Chapman, Cardiff, 8 votes. Connor Haswell, Newcastle City, 8 votes. Chris Jackson, Newcastle City, 8 votes. And leading after round 10, Max Mumford, Killarney Vale, 9 votes.
Gee, the Bombers. Imagine what would happen here if one of the Killarney Vale boys gets up. Jaden Reimer. They were all at the Giants match on the weekend, by the way, in their massive win over Fremantle, where they kicked 11 unanswered goals at Spotless Stadium last weekend. Jaden Reimer on 7, Chapman from Cardiff on 8, Haswell and Jackson from Newcastle City both on 8, and Maxi Mumford from Killarney Vale on 9 votes. Gary, let's skip forward now to round 13 of the competition.
Leaderboard after round 13. 8th place, we have 4 players on 7 votes. Equal 4th, Jack Hardman, Warners Bay, 8 votes. Nick Chapman, Cardiff, 8 votes. Connor Haswell, Newcastle City, 8 votes. Chris Jackson, Newcastle City, 8 votes. In equal 2nd position, Mitch Betson, Terrigal Avoca, 9 votes. Max Mumford, Killarney Vale, 9 votes. And the leader after round 13, Max Hillier, Cardiff, 10 votes.
I tell you, this is riveting stuff. Maxi Mumford, he hasn't picked up a vote since leading at our last stage. Hillier has hit the front with 10 votes. Mitch Betson on 9 votes. Jackson and Haswell, Chapman, and that great young player Jack Hardman all on 8 votes. And in 8th, we can see down there there's 4 players on 7. They're not listed at the moment. Wal Bembick, the president, just said, where is Webster? Where's the champ? He's going to be coming late. Let's skip forward. Round 15 of the competition.
We'll actually go to round 16, Steve. Leaderboard after round 16. In 3rd position, Max Hillier, Cardiff, 10 votes. In 2nd position, James Webster, Terrigal Avoca, 11 votes. And the leader after round 16, Jaden Reimer, Nelson Bay, 13 votes.
Thank you, Gary. Hillier from Cardiff on 10. Webster, we knew he had to come. He's just a brilliant player, 3-time best and fairest winner on 11 votes. And Reimer, Joey, you heard what Troy Luff said. He is a terrific kid. He's going to come on the radar in the next few years, that's for sure, at a higher level on 13 votes. Gary, let's do it in 2016. Let's get to the best and fairest winner.
The Elliot Davey Medal, final results. In equal 7th position, Aaron Seen, Newcastle City, 9 votes. Anthony Baker, Newcastle City, 9 votes. Jack Hardman, Warners Bay, 9 votes. Max Mumford, Killarney Vale, 9 votes. Mitch Betson, Terrigal Avoca, 9 votes. In equal 5th position, votes. Connor Haswell, New votes. Adam Green, 11 votes. And the winner of the 2016 Elliot Davey Medal, Jaden Reimer, Nelson Bay, 15 votes.
All right. Good work by Eddie. run that proper. Eric can touch that there to Reimer. Goes inboard one way or another. Left boot, he goes towards goal. This should go for Price at the back.
Oh, great mark there.
Reimer's going to go back to encourage needed here, and he does. Courageous play, good mark, good player is Jaden Reimer.
Again, his hands have been terrific today. Really sticky hands.
Not Angus Darling's time. Braden Kingston tries to put his weight into the contest. They're unsuccessful.
Oh, it's Reimer.
Man, has he been good in a beaten side.
He must have had close to 40 possessions today.
I would think
and
that's
then some,
accurate.
I'd say.
Yes. He just called it. Oh, great grab.
Great grab.
Over you, Gary.
Yeah, excellent grab. Jaden Reimer over the...
In play. Finish it. Eddie. Oh, someone's taken. I bet you that's Reimer.
It is.
Shepherd by Sheldon at least tries to get his man free. Koshin drops. Reimer, dangerous. Look out! Oh my goodness, has Jaden Reimer kicked out? He has. Oh, that's Price. You can tell by the way he kicked it. Reimer! Oh, Reimer and Price combine.
Dave.
Reimer to put Nelson Bay 4 points behind Cardiff. What can he do? Jaden Reimer, the cream rises to the top.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight we're actually doing something special. You might see it on the AFL Brownlow Medal night. James Webster has finished runner-up after being best and fairest incredibly, probably unprecedented, 3 years in succession. We'd like to ask James to come forward and hand the medal over to the new best and fairest in the competition, James Webster, ladies and gentlemen. So from one best and fairest player, multiple best and fairest player, to the new man in 2016, I saw everyone give this man a standing O. Let's go up again and charge the glasses to Jaden Reimer from Nelson Bay Footy Club. To Jaden. Thank you, James. I tell you, if James had won a fourth, you'd just have to scour the record books because it's unheard of what he's achieved in this league. And Jaden, this moment is all about you. Let me hand the microphone over. Congratulations. Like I said, Troy Luff mentioned to Joey, as soon as he heard your name, he knew all about you, and you've got a great future in the game. And just say a few words for everyone tonight.
Yeah, I'd just like to firstly thank Nelson Bay Committee. You're keeping us alive, and yeah, I think we all appreciate everything you do for us. I'd like to thank Roger Price for all the effort he puts into Nelson Bay, and I don't think we'd have a club without you, Rog. I'd just like to also thank our new coach, Sean McGrath. I've learnt a lot of new things off you, Macca, and I think all of the boys have as well. So yeah, it's been a good season, and look forward to playing finals, which will be good.
Yeah, Jaden, up against Terrigal Avoca this weekend. I've said it a couple of times, you had 12 scoring shots in that last quarter against the Hawks, 6 goals, 6, and you came from behind. You must be full of confidence going up against the reigning premiers.
Yeah, Terrigal, they've always been a tough competition against Nelson Bay, so I think we've knocked them off once, so hopefully we can do it again this week.
Highlight of your... A couple of years ago you went to play in Sydney, you played with the Rams, but is this the highlight of what you've achieved so far?
Yeah, definitely. This have to be the highlight for my career so far, so hopefully I can pursue a little bit more and see what I can do.
With 15 votes, the best and fairest in the Black Diamond competition. Well done to Jaden Reimer.
How cool is that? Well done.
Thank you to Old Bembic as well. And there's 2 young ladies that I'd like to come from backstage to front of stage. They've been back here all night handing over the awards. Jade and Sophie Birkinshaw. Would you please come forward, girls? We couldn't have done it without you. Come forward. Come on, girls. Handing over the awards all night long. These 2, Jade and Sophie Birkinshaw. All right, that is pretty much a wrap. Good luck to all the finals teams, especially to the women's final, the GE women's final. That grand final is this weekend. Nelson Bay up against
Congratulations,
Newcastle.
mate. Fantastic. I bet you didn't think that you'd win something like this when you got carried off and there was a real scare for you a few weeks ago. Talk us through what happened there, mate.
I just went into a contest and unfortunately I got a little knock to the neck, and my neck wasn't feeling great at the time, so yeah, I just stayed down, didn't move, but yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, so yeah.
Look, that's a wonderful performance to win a best and fairest, especially with a couple of weeks out. And I remember when we interviewed you earlier in the year, you'd had an interesting career up to date. Did you ever think something like this was possible, winning an Elliot Davey medal? Surely that must have been a dream for you.
Yeah, definitely. I thought I had a good start to the season. I thought I finished a little bit iffy in the last end of the season, but yeah, definitely it's been a big surprise, and yeah.
Have you thought? I know you've got a lot of football still to come, hopefully for the Bay. Have you thought about next year yet, or you're quite content just to worry about the season and let things happen next year, or are you going to play with the Nelson Bay again next year? Do you know yet?
At the moment, I think I'm still trying to sort out what I want to do with myself. So yeah, I've got no plans for next year as yet, but hopefully I'll make a decision soon.
The Bay finished off the season. You were talking about the periods where they were iffy. The last 4 or 5 games you've been superb, and I think for the first half you'd have been against Cardiff. The boys maybe a bit nervous or a bit down, but you came in like a steam train, and it must give you a lot of confidence and momentum going into a game against the Panthers on Saturday, Jaden.
Yeah, definitely. As our coach says, we stick to our structures. We can keep up with the top few teams. So if we have our structures and keep to our structures against Terrigal, I think we'll have a good chance.
Mate, just want to say on behalf of all of us, congratulations. It's a very well-deserved medal. It's such a young age to win a best and fairest, especially beating a quality field, people like Max and James. That's a superb performance. It really is. A real credit to you. You handled yourself very well on and off the park. I'm sure that your club's proud of us and all of us are. Congratulations. The Elliot Davey medal winner for 2016, Jaden Reimer. Good lad.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. That's unbelievable.